Look alive. What do you want?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fallout 4. Now, let me see here. I've got my Nuka-Cola, I got my sugar bombs, and I'm kidding, that's just a box of shapes. And when I mean Nuka-Cola, I literally have Coca-Cola inside a Nuka-Cola bottle. Anyway, Bluetooth my music, there we go, boom. Alright, we are on the mission, Liberty Reprimed. Oh, that's handy. So, yeah, let's do this. Might actually grab some power armor first. Damn black boat flies. They're tougher. I'm gonna grab my brother to steel armor.
Found a lot of rats sticking around here.
Hmm.
Don't get excited.
Middle iron bed will give you a walrus bonus. Hmm. Well.
Surprise assault. Fan out.
Kill him.
Scrap Halen? Oh. Well.
Look alive. Get that.
Pick that up.
No problem.
Take that.
Got it.
Grab that.
Affirmative.
Get that.
Affirmative.
Pick that up.
Got it.
Take that.
Roger that.
Alright. Let's see, now that we're in our power armor, we got this.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
How have things been over there?
Pretty well, actually. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
What about those feral ghouls? They still a problem?
With a vertibird at our disposal? Not a chance. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Why use this distress pulsar?
Unless you could locate an entire radio station within the glowing sea, there's no way you're going to be able to send out a regular signal. Luckily, the distress pulsar's ping cuts right through the interference, and we'll be able to hear you as long as we stay close to the frontier. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
Quick save.
Light 'em up.
Wow. 90% and I got the 10%. Wow. Also... Oh, hey, Emma. Emma's been sleeping, guys. But she's awake now.
Was your reconnoiter of the Institute complete? You finally have first-hand knowledge about that facility.
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Alright. And so she'll sometimes mumble, so be aware of that. It's just what happens.
We need to get out of this radiation now.
Anyway, let's keep moving. Emma's sleeping away in the background, so you will hear occasionally mumble, snore, whatever. Sometimes she might actually talk. She's a funny one, my girlfriend, but she falls asleep on stream as she did last stream. Now I got my Nuka-Cola that I'm gonna drink of. Best thing I ever bought. Expensive as hell. $76 to get a Nuka-Cola bottle. Yeah. Mind you, it's thick glass. Come on, there we go. There's another one. Nope, Mom is there. That's our bomb disposal facility? Alright. I saw a brief glimpse of the red one. Well, look at it here. They got them just on the outside. Epic music.
More than just bomb disposal. It's been converted into a launching silo as well.
Let's see if we can find this holotape we just picked up. Where is it? Alright, ooh, okay. It's on the terminal. I need to put that thing in. Let's have a look up here. Emma? You there? Hey. You gonna wake up? Nice dance.
Anything useful?
Alright, some pre-war money. Oh. Alright. Gotta admit that the bash is probably one of the most useful things. Child of Adam.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
I'm looking for some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
You trivialize that which resides here. This place is holy. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None.
It has two female pit bull dogs the size of boulders. Not boulders.
Any good, Emma?
Yeah, sorry.
What kind of dreams are you having? All I heard was dogs and balding.
Trust me, I'm on your side here. I want to help you out.
Atom has no need of help from non-believers. When he returns to us, these relics will carry his word and his glory to all corners of the earth. That is why they must be safeguarded.
This man is obviously delusional. I recommend we switch tactics.
I want to spread his, glory. Look, the bombs will get used, okay? Isn't that what you want?
Perhaps then I have misjudged you. If you would see these relics used, then Atom's will is done. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
Emma? Oh. Emma. Sleepyhead. You gonna wake up?
Paladin dance.
Now that this site's been secured, we should return to the airport. I'll remain on watch until vertebrates arrive.
Is that really necessary?
Absolutely. Elder Maxon's orders were quite clear. I'm not to take my eyes off these bombs until every one of them has been counted, tested, and loaded. If we want Liberty Prime to reach peak fighting efficiency, we can't afford to lose this stockpile. Dismissed.
I'm gonna miss you, Paladin Dance.
Dance?
We need to get back to the airport right away, Knight. I'll keep an eye on things until these bombs are picked up.
Alright. Reload. When Emma goes back over these streams, she's gonna be so embarrassed. Emma?
Going down. Going up.
Ingram?
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
I have full confidence in the abilities of everyone here.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green.
I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
And press.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
That is cool.
Accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off. Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
Okay.
With him on our side, I don't see how the Institute even
Yeah?
stands a chance.
I couldn't agree with you more. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something.
You okay? You're mumbling.
This little beauty
And
myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch.
you're like a dreaming dog.
Damn. I didn't get anything for you.
Oh, sure you did. It's that big metal behemoth standing over there. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Wow. Alright, make our way up to the Pridwin. Alright.
Even Dr. Lee's return to the Brotherhood. I thought you were a traitor.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Am I being accused of something?
That remains to be seen. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute...
I can't believe Paladin Dance is a synth.
It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight.
I don't like being mean to Halen. She just cares about Dance, and I care about Dance. So I'm not gonna let anything happen to him.
Scribe Halen?
So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
No, I need more.
That's all right. Grab whatever you need and check back.
Trying to run that already. Nuka-Cola.
Scribe Halen.
Good. You're back. Are you ready to take on your first assignment?
Ready.
Great. One of the brother... I have a list of... Here.
This is the funny thing. This is about a quartermaster, but this isn't what we're doing.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dan had to identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth.
I know where that is.
And we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now. Or if he trusts any of us at all.
I'm gonna miss you, Dance. You were a great member of the Brotherhood of Steel. You're still gonna survive. I'm gonna make sure of it. Shut the fuck up. I knew. I just didn't want to give spoilers to the freaking people. Even though Emma pretty much spoiled it like 3 times. I hope I get this right. Just doing a save. Boom. Dance. I need you.
Attention. This is now a combat
I saw Dance in there.
Hey, I'm not surprised Maxon sent me. He never liked to get dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Do it yourself, Jesus.
I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxon will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Dance.
Hey there.
Look at them. Dance, you got all my important shit. Come on, Dance.
going up. Ground floor.
Quick save.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's not a thing. He's one of your best men.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated and when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide. Know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well.
Whether he's human or not, Dan saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Prydwen, Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Dance.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
At least we know he isn't chasing you anymore. If you stay here, you should be safe.
That's an excellent suggestion. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Prydwen. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on them.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Alright.
Can't you come with me now?
Oh, what the fuck? Mr. Gutsy!
It took a hell of a lot of...
Oh my god, you're all the way back here.
At least we know he isn't chasing you.
That's an I didn't plan on spending them. Besides, now, if you ever need...
Are you gonna have
do the dialogues.
The Institute is still at... I promise you.
What about Halen?
I don't
What about Halen?
I'll contact her.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Max... If I'm seen aboard the Pridwin, at the police station, or at the airport. Not only... But if you need me to take the...
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet...
I love you, Dance. Look at him. He is buff. Actually, we're gonna make our way to the castle. We're gonna drop off our power armor there. What? The fucking hell? God. Flight helmet? No. Bomber jacket. Wow. It's so weird. What a glitch. That's an insane glitch. Oh, then you get to fully read that.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Of course. The Brotherhood must come first.
Perhaps there's hope for you yet. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware, that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Blind betrayal. More health?
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
Never did like this rust bucket.
There it is. Paladin Dance's power armor.
Excuse me.
We are now a Paladin. Which means we now have the coolest power armor. I like the Paladin paint job. As well as the Sentinel.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
Do you think Dance's execution was justified?
It's quite obvious Dance was a traitor. Or at the very least, a turncoat in the making. That machine's presence was endangering this ship and its crew. So it needed to be dealt with, swiftly and without mercy. Your actions in this matter were not only justified, they were vital to our mission. With all of that behind us, we can shift our focus back to our wartime preparations.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat, the Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Fine, but it hardly seems worth our time.
The Railroad may not appear to be a threat, but I can assure you they are a potential danger.
Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else.
To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Should have buried those idiots when I was dealing with the chip.
Yes. It's quite disappointing that you allowed them to proceed this far.
Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
Anything useful you can tell me about Pam?
We have very little information on it. Its primary function is supposed to be using mathematical calculations in order to predict future events. I have no idea how successful it was, but if the Railroad's been using Pam for this long, it's got to be providing them with some sort of benefit. I'm sure Proctor Quinlan would be pleased to have it in his possession.
I think that should be sufficient information to assist you on the mission, Paladin. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
You are now enemies with the railroad.
Peace, okay?
Still can't believe Dance was really a Sith. Goddamn traitor.
Alright.
Strong want to smash something. Understand humans. Humans not understand super mutants. That's just how it is.
Huh?
Howdy.
I'm looking for McCready.
We'll put this back together.
Not McCready, Deacon.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Oh wait, I seen to the sanctuary, didn't I?
Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
I think I did. But we'll go pick up Paladin Dance. Alright. Bing. Open up.
If you need anything done, I'll be there to help you.
Paladin Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
That depends. How are you feeling?
I'm locked and loaded and ready to take on the enemy. When you're ready to go, I'm right behind you.
Ready.
Roger that.
While Dance is your companion, you are enemies with the Brotherhood of Steel.
Where do you want me? Inquiring about anything in particular?
Your thoughts?
Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than being boots on the ground.
Your thoughts?
I have to admit, I feel pretty damn secure when you've got my back.
Your thoughts?
Thanks to you, we're making a difference out here.
Your thoughts?
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
How do you think things are between us?
You've earned my respect, soldier. I hope that means something to you.
The fact he's still called Paladin
It's a
Dance.
pleasure to be a part of a team.
Uh-huh. That was all.
Not a problem.
Hey.
What do you want?
Hey.
Need something?
Wait there.
Roger.
Come
Hold
on.
your position.
Dance?
You need to talk?
How do you think things are between us?
I'd trust you with my life. And I assure you, that trust doesn't come easy.
That was it?
Affirmative.
I know, you're pretty easy, but... Apparently Paladin Dance is one of the best companion storylines, or is considered to be.
Heads up.
Huh. That's gonna come in handy. But thankfully you get to keep all your shit, so...
Give me a laser rifle and my power armor, and I'll take on...
I agree. Laser rifle. And power armor. We gotta go settle this thing with Deacon.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
I can't find Deacon.
Jackson ensured I was well built for that. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time. You certainly know your way around a workbench.
Well,
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
structures? No, we're gonna go. Now, if we get a resources mess, I think, yeah. I was gonna say. Thought there may have been a surgery center. Alright. Resources, miscellaneous. Get out the fucking way. Boom. Now we need a shop. Emma? Just gotta place these mats.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 12 noon. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Running low on supplies, General?
Let me see.
Give me some ammo.
Here's
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
IV.
Building something?
Actually. Let's just move this.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Heads up.
You point, I shoot.
Paladin dance.
If you have a moment, I have something personal I'd like to discuss.
Sounds important. Go ahead.
It is important, but I don't even know where to begin. There's so much I wanted to say.
Well, take a deep breath and start from the beginning.
I'll try. I've spent my entire life, or at least what I perceive as my life, following a plan to shape my own future. Since my banishment, I feel lost. Almost like I exist without purpose. For the first time since that moment I signed up with the Brotherhood, I don't have all the answers. I don't have a plan, and it scares the hell out of me.
It's impossible to plan your life. Hell, I didn't expect to wake up 200 years into the future.
Yet you've been able to roll with every punch that's been thrown at you. Don't you understand? Everything I had, everything I knew is gone. In the span of a few hours, my identity was ripped from me and my world turned upside down. At least what you had was something tangible, something real. Your wife, your son. They were living, breathing humans who loved you and cared for you. Those sons of bitches who created me couldn't even be bothered to implant memories of having siblings or parents. I don't even know how much of my own past is artificial and how much is real. Can you even imagine that? I started out as nothing, and I've ended up as nothing. And I don't know what the hell to do about it.
Hang in there, Dance. We need to fight this thing.
I'm not giving up. Not yet. I suppose you're right. Maybe I'm just missing the point. My life's starting over. And I need to come to terms with everything I've lost and everything I've gained, which includes something important you've made me realize. I don't know if it's friendship or an anomaly in my programming. After all, I'm not really human. But whatever it is, I can't deny that I'm feeling closer to you than anyone else I've ever met.
I feel the same way, Dance. I'm only hoping it's more than just friendship.
Are you saying you're in love with me? This doesn't make any sense. After everything the Brotherhood taught you, how could you be in love with, well, a machine?
Dude, if you were just a machine, would we even be having this conversation?
I don't know. I'm not certain what the Institute embedded into my brain to handle things like this. If I was human, wouldn't this be a hell of a lot easier?
You're not a machine, Dance. In fact, you're more human than most people could ever hope to be.
You don't know how much it means to me to hear you say that. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're going to have to be patient with me. Coming to terms with these, well, human feelings is going to be a very difficult journey. But if we can tackle those obstacles together, I think that this relationship could last a very long time.
Having reached the highest level of affinity with Dance you've gained the Know Your Enemy perk. And get the trophy, Lovable. No! It's really drying. Come on. It would look perfect up there. Alright, hold up.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Alright. Alright, we got that one there. There we go.
Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Hi.
Castle Armory is at your service, General. What do you need?
Let me see what you've got.
Take a look.
Let's see. Crafting. Maybe level 41.
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure.
If he's gonna wear armor, we need to give him actual armor.
I just want to trade a few things.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Alright.
Hey there.
Not many doctors around these days.
Could use some supplies, actually.
All right. I can patch you up if you need it.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Go over your symptoms.
Mm-hmm. That was it.
All right. If you need
Let me,
let's get a lookie.
Any news out there, Doctor?
Been out of the loop. A lot of sick and injured taking up my time. Now,
Any news out there, Doctor?
got nothing. Sorry.
What's new, Doc?
Nothing that would interest you. Now let's talk about you and your health.
Not now.
Very well.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
You know, things are looking up. I can feel it this time.
What have you got to trade today?
He sells quite a lot of goodies. Didn't know you sold shipments of copper.
Look at you. 2 centuries.
I can give you a new face, if you're interested. What's the news around here?
Same old, same old.
Hey.
I can patch you up if you need it. For a small fee, of course.
Hear anything?
Been out of the loop. Lot of...
Uh-huh. I need some supplies, Doctor.
I suppose I could spare some stim packs.
Radio Freedom. It's 5 p.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Here we go. Is that Nuka-Cola float? It is. There we go. And then over here. Clothing.
Let's see what kind of clothes you got for sale.
We put on some wonderful radio shows. You should listen sometime.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
All right. This is pretty cool. Is that in resources? Alright.
Voice of the Minutemen. It's 6 o'clock. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
I'm gonna put like a concrete wall in between. If this guy will get out the way. Come on, we need our bathrooms though. Alright. If I go to structures. Is it in here, Bomb?
Getting dark out there, people. Stay safe. All quiet.
Yes, but what about warehouse? There we go. What if we go warehouse?
7 p.m. here at Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
No. check it out. And then structures.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Well, there we go.
Strong go with human.
We need to swap some gear.
Strong. Strong go with human.
Not yet, but soon.
Hurry. Strong no like waiting.
And now everyone's gonna go to that bed.
It's 8 o'clock. You're listening to Radio
Not all of them can use the radio.
Stay tuned for updates.
Oh. I wonder if I can put like a piece of wood underneath there. There's no point of even having that there. Alrighty. Oh, Jesus, okay.
I just want to trade a few things.
It's 9 p.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Ammo.
I'd like to trade some items.
Sure thing.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Can we trade a few things?
Okay.
I think we gotta give you more armor. No one's on that. What if I, I'm gonna say this now. I don't really like that. Oh, but I know it would be a good idea. I know exactly. The light turrets.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Need a generator. There we go.
Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. It's just past 10 p.m. Nothing to report at the moment.
Okay.
For updates.
Now that that's up there. There we go.
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
No! soon.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts. 11 p.m. out there.
Over here? Come on.
All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Put one. Connect.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Boom and bang. There we go.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Well. And yeah, we need more copper.
Let's trade.
Of course.
We can turn this part into something, couldn't we?
It's midnight here at Radio Freedom.
Yeah.
Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
I can just add walls. Look at that.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts. This is Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Edit a bench. All right. Display wolf flag. Minuteman. American. All right.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
These nice little arrows. Forgot I had a pub, don't I? I think it must be in this corner. I might make a barber, eh? On a door one. So this one.
All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Alright. Decorations, floor.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
How can we make this look like one of those old, like, one of those old ones? They had, like, all the funny comic-based stuff. Do I have anything that relates to that? Yeah, posters.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. And a bunch of silly signs around, so you know.
How we like it. Stay safe out there.
There. All nice and decorated. Alright. I literally have no idea what else to put.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Okay. I think I've decorated this as much as I can. Maybe? We got a barber now. And if no one's working, they'll be at the barber. Amazing.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Well, there we go. And we will leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon, guys. Have a good one. Peace.